Hello, welcome back to another massive gas puzzles. These are the genuinely approachable Sudokus that are posted on the daily puzzle channel of the Discord server by Clover, Sam Kappelman-Lyons and Philip Newman, who are very experienced at making a wide range of variant Sudokus genuinely approachable. So anybody can do these. You just need to take a moment to wrap your head around the extra rule in each case, and I think you will find that they are great fun. I normally do, I have to admit. Now, I don't understand how I'm still a month behind these puzzles. I thought I'd been catching up and doing them every 4 days for a while, but maybe I have not managed to do that. But anyway, today is August the 12th, and I am going to be doing a puzzle from July the 12th to start with. So what I'm going to do is go through all the rules and everything, and what Clover, Sam and Philip have written on the Discord server in going through the puzzles, and we'll learn what the rules are from that, and then I'm going to take them on one at a time against the clock, because that's how I like to do it. It gives me quite good practice for puzzles that might turn up in the World Sudoku Championship or the Grand Prix, which I did have a go at this month, and it was a disaster. I was traveling, so I didn't have a printer. The last time I tried without a printer, I found that the puzzles really suited using our software and putting in the givens and so on. This time it really didn't. It was an absolute beast and I really struggled. But there we go. It's fun trying. I always think that. It's best to be the man in the arena rather than the critic. Now, obviously there are things going on around the channel. Do check out the links under the video today, because we've got the coupon to get our book at a discount. There are still some copies left. Thank you to those people who've asked for a new copy. You pay, just follow the link. You'll find out how much you can get away with now, plus shipping, and that's all available under the video, along with the links to Domino Sudoku, our new app. And when we get to 500,000, we are going to be launching some new puzzles on that app from a variety of fantastic constructors. So really pleased about that. We are closing in on 500,000 subscribers. I know we mention it every day, but it is mind-boggling. I'm sorry to the person who said yesterday sarcastically, oh, it's funny they never mention it. I get you, but we are intrigued by it. Anyway, let's have a look at what Clover, Sam and Philip have said. So Clover began on the 12th, and that's the puzzle you can see on the screen. She goes, no, I refuse. I absolutely will not be setting a non-consecutive gas. Every time I try to solve one, I end up uncontrollably spinning around in my chair, making weird choking noises. And whenever I start setting one, it's always, Clover, you made a killer Sudoku again. Wasn't this meant to be a completely different variant? Oh gosh, stop looking at me like that. Okay, fine. You can have a little non-consecutive as a treat. In today's semi-non-consecutive gas, normal Sudoku rules apply. Also, some rows and columns are marked with 0. Within these rows and columns, digits may never be consecutive. So just in the marked rows and columns, no consecutives. All other solvers will earn the times are given for the quicker solvers to get 1 hat or 2 hats, and all other solvers will earn a pleading planicoxa, which is a dinosaur type. Then on the next day we go on to this puzzle, Clone Stroke Arrow by Sam, who says, good afternoon, today is a perfectly ordinary day, and so is tomorrow. There is definitely nothing at all of note happening tomorrow. With that out of the way, today's gas is a Clone Arrow Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. The numbers placed on the body of an arrow must add up to the number in the corresponding circle. Furthermore, the 5 grey shapes in the grid are all exact clones of each other. They contain the same numbers in the same relative positions. Then there's the times for speedy solvers, and other solvers will earn an ordinary Uranosaurus. And then we go on to a puzzle by Philip called Pastel Day. Sam was being a bit coy yesterday about today being perfectly ordinary. It's okay, Sam. I'm sure everyone wants to celebrate your special day with you. That's right. It's Sam's favourite holiday, Pastel Day. To celebrate, we've decorated the ultra-secure top-secret vault. That's right, the entire month of April puzzles focused on security was merely a distraction from the existence of this vault. Isn't it beautiful? Fortress Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in non-white cells must be greater than digits in orthogonally adjacent white cells. So I think the colours are just for fun. We could consider them all grey cells. Note, if you have trouble making out which cells are highlighted, every given digit is in a non-white cell and all other cells are white. Then there's the times, and all other solvers will receive a perfectly aged Egyptosaurus. Then we go on to clovers. Today's gas is a Macadoku. That's what you get when you cross a Mako shark with a Sudoku. Very sharp teeth and 81 dangerous digits. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits separated by a plus must have a sum of less than 10. Digits separated by a times must have a product of less than 10. Not all plus or times, plus or x, are necessarily given. Also, if two digits both add and multiply to values less than 10, they might be marked with a plus, an x, or nothing. Note for experienced solvers. To my knowledge, this variance has always been presented with a negative constraint in the past, but this take on it doesn't use one. Just think of it as the Kropki pairs to Macadoku's Kropki. I've seen puzzles called Macadoku before. I'm wondering what on earth Mako can mean in Japanese to allow this to work. And I certainly don't remember products and sums less than 10, but there we go. So the times are given. All other solvers will earn a Rubeosaurus, red in tooth and claw, which sounds like it goes with the shark. But anyway, we shall move on after that to quadruple Sudoku. Good afternoon, says Sam. Today's gas is a quadruple Sudoku, which, when written alongside today's date, is one letter too long to fit into the F-Puzzle's title limit. Good point to mention that we are still providing now 2 links to each puzzle. The tinyURL link takes you to the puzzle in our software, and there's an F-Puzzles link for those people who can't use that. We do seem to get one complaint every time from someone saying F-Puzzles is useless on a phone. There are 2 links for every puzzle. Use the first one if you're on your phone. Use the second one if you're particularly in Spain, where they can't use tinyURL for some reason. Anyway, normal Sudoku rules apply to this 5th puzzle. Each number written in a white circle must appear somewhere in the 4 cells around that circle. Then there's the times, and all other solvers will receive a lengthy Ligabuesaurus. Don't know how to pronounce that. So there we go. Those are the 5 puzzles that I'm going to be trying now. I'm going to reset my clock each time so I know my time at the end. And this puzzle, firstly, yes, in the marked rows and columns with a 0, there are no consecutive digits next to each other. Interesting, loads of givens. Okay, do have a go at these on the links under the video. There'll be the first 5 links. I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. Okay, so this first row can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which looks like it wants to. Okay, so this can't be 2 or 4. Because it's next to 3 and it's in one of these marked rows. And this can't be 6 or 8. And after that, I may have shot my bolt a bit. This one is 2, 4, 6 or 8, but it's next to 7 and 5, so it's got to be 2. Right. So does that work here? It's next to 3 and 5, can't be 4, 6 or 2, so that's 8. Yes, it really does. 2, look, these row 1 and column 1 can be filled in fully immediately. Took me a while to realize that. Now, 8 in these places is impossible because they are marked rows and columns as well. So actually we can fill in box 1. Always start in the top left with clover puzzles. It's a useful tip that does work. Now I should really keep focusing on the rows where we have these clues. So this can't be 8 or 2. This is 6 or 7 by Sudoku, basically. And so is this. This is a 2-8 pair. Yes, Sudoku is your friend. Now, where does 4 go in this row? Not next to 3 or 5. And 6 is not next to 5. And 2 is not next to 3. And that's how it must go. Yeah, these rows are very helpful. I really have to focus on these rows. Where does 6 go? Not next to 7. Where does 4 go? That's not the right question. Where does 5? No, hang on. Just Sudoku here. 3, 5. 4 and 9. 9 can't be next to 8. Now let's have a go at this one. Where does 4 go? Only there. Where does 2 go? Where does 6 go? Yeah, that all works. 3 and 9 here. 9 can't be here because this column is also in the game. So's this one. Now 4 has to be here by Sudoku. Then we've got 3, 6 and 8. 8. Look, they're all done by Sudoku. Now 1 and 3 up here. Sudoku does that. 4 and 9 here. Yes, we need the rule for that. Next to 8, we must have the 4. So I think all the rows and columns that have the clues are done. And the rest, therefore, is classic Sudoku now. 7 there and a 6, 9 pair, which is nice. We get a 2 there and a 1, 5 pair. 7, 2, 3, 8, 1, 5. That's a naked 4. That must be 9. 6, 9. Okay, let's look across the middle. We need a 6 in the middle row. That's got to be there. 9 in the middle row is there. 1 and 7. Now, no, I can't do those two yet. 4, 8, 6, 9, 1. The 1 has fixed 5 and 1. 4, 8, 9, 1, 6. This is a 3, 2 pair. This is a 5, 7 pair. And we are very close to a finish now. 2 cells to do. And there we go. 3 minutes 26. So that'll get me the 2 hats. No question about that. And I can move on to the clone or arrow puzzle. Clever stuff from Clover, and it was sort of semi-non-consecutive. I understand the titles. So the grey cells are clones, the arrows work in the normal way. Let's go. Oh, where do we start? There's no 7s, 8s or 9s. 4, 5, 2, 3 and 6 and 1 are impossible on the clones. So the clones are always a 7, 8, 9 triple. Let's pencil mark that. And then just do some Sudoku in the rows. Let's start down here. Yes, 1 there, 6 there. Oh, that doesn't actually help. But that's a 1, 2, 3 triple. Somewhere it's going to be obvious which arrow does which number. Is it here? 3 is on that arrow. 2, 6 and 5. So it can't be with 2 because that wouldn't make the right sum. So there's a 2 there. Then that's not 9 as a result. 2 is going with 5 or 6. 3 is going with 5 or 6, making 8 or 9. Don't think this was the way to do it. These two can't be 1 or 2. No, these two can't use 1, 3 or 4. They've got to use a 2 and that's got to go here. But it doesn't sort out the other digit at all. These, right, that is a high number, 5, 6, 7 or more. So that's a low one. 2 or 3, it's probably 2. 2, 6, 4, 7, 8, 9. 1, 3, 5 there. That can't be a 1. So this can't be an 8. Wow, I'm really not getting this. Oh, that's a 1, 2, 6 triple. That's interesting. Because if they appear in that box. So this is a 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 6. These are from 7, 8, 9. Oh, now I've got 7, 8, 9 triple there. This has to be 5 or 6. That can't be 4. Oh, it's really interesting. I can't quite get to grips with this. This is 3, that can't be 2, that can't be 6, that can't be 1. So this is tiny, so this is bigger. It's at least 5, isn't it? 5, 7 or 8. I have a feeling that's going to make that a 3, but it's just a feeling, and those aren't good things to make decisions with in Sudoku, which is rigorously logical. You wouldn't believe it from watching what I do, but it is. There's a 1, 3, 4 triple that I can fill in. Why haven't I seen that? That's 5 or 6, so this isn't 9. 5, 6, 2, 4, 3, 1. These are from 7, 8, 9. That's giving me the triple in both columns. I don't think it's useful. I really don't. This is 6, 7 or 8. I've got 2 of the 7, 8, 9 triple here. It's really interesting. I need to... Oh, the left side is always 7 or 8. That's what to do. The left side is always 7 or 8. So those are 7 or 8. The right side is always 8 or 9. Look, the right side there has to be 9 in both cases. Oh, that makes a huge difference. Why couldn't I see that coming? Why wasn't I looking for it? Because I'm a bit of a numpty. 5, 2, 7, 8. Right, 7, 8, 9 is the triple. Oh, it's going to get really easy now, this puzzle. And if I had seen that, I could have saved 2 minutes. Right, that has to be a 6. That has to be a 1. This has to be a 4, 5 pair. There we go. That gets us a 4 there. Don't know about this. Let's not worry about that yet. Those don't have a 5. Actually, we can do those in order. Now that does fix the 9. 5 there, 1 and 6, 7 and 4. Yes, I can do those as well. 8, 9, that's 2, that's 3. Everything is falling apart now, and I finally had the insight into those shared arrows based on the clone, which I'd basically forgotten about, embarrassingly. Right, what have we got up here? 7 and 8, 6 and 2. Now it's just rows 4 and 6 to finish off. Can't do those ones. 9, 8 pair. Right, must be able to do both of these columns. 2 and 8, yes. And then 8 and 9, and that finishes the puzzle in 5 minutes and 8 seconds. I would think that gets the 2 hats, although I do think I could have taken nearly 2 minutes off the time by spotting the coincidence of those 2 earlier and the fact they had to be 9. Good puzzle. Nice work from Sam. Right, now this is a fortress Sudoku. I'm not great at these, and that means that the given digits are higher than the digits surrounding them. Okay, and it's a fillet puzzle. Let's go. Okay, 4 has to be next to 1, 2, 3. So 6 and 5 there. Oh, that 2 has to be next to 1s. There's a 1 in there. That 4 now has to be next to a 3 there. And oh, that's a 2 because it sees a 3 as well. This 5, not so helpful. Let's try and do some Sudoku. Yes, that becomes a 3. 7 there. This is a 4, 6 pair. They're not resolved by the rule, nor a 1, 2, 3 up here. But that is a 1, 2, 3 triple in the top row, so we get a 9 and a 4, 8 pair. This is 3, 5 and 6. This is going quite well, so I will spend the time to mark those. 6, 8, 5, 3, 9. Right, this has to be low. That has to be a 1. That's a 1 or a 2. I didn't spot that 3 was being a useful digit there. And this 5 means that 6 is in one of the top 2 cells. This 5 means that 7 is in one of these 2. Can't be next to 6. That doesn't seem to do anything. That's surprising. 5 can't be there or there in this row, so it's here. That's going to fix the 3, 6, 5 triple. Now, this is 7 and 6 by Sudoku. That works fine. 9 can't be next. Well, it couldn't be in that row because of the 9 anyway. Now, this is a 4 nakedly. 8 and 4. We've got an 8 here and 2, 3 pair. The rule is not doing anything there, but it's done an awful lot of work for us. 3 by Sudoku. 1, 2 and 4 still to place. Well, that gives us doubles and triples. That becomes a 7. Got a double in a pair in the first row. So 5, 8, 9. Let's pencil mark that. 3, 7. That's a naked 6. These are from 1, 2, and 4. Sorry about the building work outside, which was suddenly ramped up today, annoyingly. Or while I've been doing the video, I mean. 7, 9, 8, 5, 6. That's a naked 1. We've got 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I think we're done with the rule. But ordinary Sudoku, still my friend. 2, 1, 2, 3. That's going to place 3 down here. This is a 3, 4, 7 triple, which I can do. 7, 3, 4, 3, 9, 1, 7, 8. Now I should just look across to how that's helping everything. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 7. That's a naked 6. That's 8 or 9. 7, 3, 4, 6, 1. 5 in this box must be there. That's going to fix that as a 9. That does this triple. 8. Lots of I-wing numbers now to do on the right. 4, 2, 4, 6. Yes, I can do these remaining ones, and that was relatively quick, I think. Oh, and it's relatively wrong. I've written 2 3s here. That is the rogue digit where I should have typed a 2, and that's the solution. 3 minutes 51. That is still pretty quick. I mean, yeah, in a competition, I might have handed it in with a 3 written in this cell, which would be absolutely humiliating. You'd suddenly get no points for something you've done really well at. There we go. It's not a competition. I'm checking the solution. So there we go. Now Makodoku. So products and sums of less than 10. Okay, as marked. Right. I don't know that I've done something like this before, but let's have a go. Okay, so 9 times 1, that must be. That doesn't tell me the next digit. 4 times 2, that must be. And that digit remains a mystery. Now, this sees 1, 2, and 3, so that's a 4. This sees 1, 2, 4, 3, and 5, so that's a 6. This must be 1 or 3. This could be 2, 3, or 5. Yeah, it's interesting. How do I not remember doing this before? Now, this is 2 or 8 by Sudoku, but it can't be 8 because that can't be 1, so that's a 2. Are we nearly out of the timeses? Not quite, actually. That's 1 or 2. Ooh, they're just 1, 3, or 4. Yeah, I don't think I know. 4 plus, not 1 or 2, so 3 or 5. Oh, weird relationships. Okay, now. There's no 1 in this pair, so it must have a 2 in it, because 3 times 4 would be too many. So now this pair are from 3, 4, and 5, or maybe 6 in one case. In fact, that is 3 or 4 by Sudoku. This is such a strange puzzle. 1, 2, 9, 7, 2, 7, 5, 1, 4. I want to just break into Sudoku, but I think I need to keep using the clues. This is 7 or 8. It sees all the other digits, so that has to be 1 or 2. Wow, these are very small given what's going on down here. Suppose I could put a 1 in there. I don't know. Where does 8 go? No, again, that could be with a 1. That's not the right question. Okay, come on, just keep thinking. We've got 7 is in one of these two. That is 1, 8, or 9. I bet it's 1. That's 1 or 8. This 2 times 3 or 4. So that's a pair. That's weird. And this can't be 2. So it has to be 5 or 6. Oh, I'm really not seeing this puzzle at all. Very, very tricky. It's not there, is it? 9, 1, 2, 4, 6, 3. These are from 5, 7, and 8. These are from 3, 6, and 8. That doesn't tell me what this is. Now you must have one of 1, 2, or 3 in there, because 1, 2, or 3 must always be in these products. So that's 1 or 2. That's going to be 3. That's what it is. That's how to do this. So that becomes a 5. I'd be surprised if that's not a 1. In fact, it must be, because that's a 1, 2 pair. Yes, they'd have to be 4 and 6 at a minimum. Right, that's how we get there. Oh, fascinating. Okay, they can be anything now. There's no constraint anymore on them. Well, one of them is a 7, but what about this? This is 3 or 4 as well, which is another pair. 3, 4, 7. So 5 in the row has to be there. 6 and 8 have to be there. This is 7 and 4. Okay, I think the rule has been obeyed everywhere. Intriguing. This. Oh no, I still have to do this. Gosh, it's hard to make progress. This is a different gravy puzzle, Clover. Yeah, I haven't resolved those. 1, 3, or 4. No, I don't have a triple in that column. One of those is a 6. Seven has to be there. Then it has to be there. Maybe I do. Maybe I just cycle the big numbers around the grid until I've found them. That's quite a weird thought. So 8 is in one of those 2 places. I don't think that's going to work. No, 7, I just had some useful information. Oh no, hang on, 6 has to be here. 6 is in one of those 2. No, 6 could still be there if that's a 1. I have a feeling that is going to end up being a 1. 5's in one of those. Gosh, this is different. 2 or 3 by Sudoku there. 1 or 3 here. 9, 5, 7, 8, 6, 4, 2. Yes, so that makes this a 5. It doesn't do anything else. 8 and 9 in those 2 cells. 6, 1, 2. 3 or 9 here, which is strange. Oh look, 3 is looking at that cell, so 4, 3, 2. Oh yes, this is happening now. 1, 4. 7, 3, 2, 5, 1, 4. No, that's not where to go. This becomes a 2. I've got a 3, 9 pair left in the box. That has to be 3, 6, or 8. So they're a triple. That's a 1. So that's an 8, 9 pair. Ah, well that can't be 9. That has to be 8 plus 1. Right. Well that's a useful finding, finally. 3 there. This has become 4. That makes this one 1. 2, 6, 3. This is a 4, 9 pair. So we've got an 8 there, 5 there, 9. 4, 3, 9, 2, and 6. That's a 1, 9, and 5, 3, and 8, 6, 8, 9 pair. 6 actually is there. Now this is, oh look, this can't be an 8. That was something I could have limited a lot earlier, and I just didn't see it. I got fixated on the fact that it could be anything, and anything was inappropriate because it was a product forming a product with a 2. That might be what has hamstrung me in this puzzle all the way through. It's funny, isn't it? One thing can do it, and that probably doesn't. Well, I'm sure it doesn't get 2 hats. Probably does get 1. I don't think it was anywhere close to the 2 hat time, I imagine. Interesting that that one should trip me up so badly. That cell had to be 3 or 4 once I got the 1 and 2. And I could work that out wherever else I found a 2 on an arrow, but I didn't work it out up there on an X. Galling. Right, and a quadruple. So Clover and Makodoku, I did not expect to be the nemesis. Let's see how we do with the quadruple. Right. Where shall we start? 1, 5, 8, 9 are there. So they can't be 5, 8. So the 5, 8 pair up there. That's the 4, 7 pair. Ooh. That can't be an 8 or a 7. So the 8, 7 pair around this quadruple there, that's a 4. 3, 6 are up there, that's a 2, 5. Let's just keep going on this. 3 there. This is a 1, 2 pair. Yes, I do know the order because I'm a 2, 5 pair that I just did. That's a 9, 8 pair. Oh, these pairs are very resolvable, he says, until we get there. Okay, let's do the rest of the digits in the box. 6, 3, 2. Up here we've got 1, 8, 5. I can do those as well. 2, 5, 3, 4, 1. So that's 6 or 9. Looking along this row, that is a naked 5. So these are 5 there and a 3, 4 pair. 7, 5, 8. See, this is going much better. There's a 1, 2 pair. There's a 3, 4 pair. It's funny how you can understand one puzzle and not another. 8, 9, 6, 7. So we have to have 1, 3, 4 here. I can do all of those. 2 and 5 up at the top. That's a 9 with a 6, 7 pair. 2 and 8 there. 7 has to be there. That's a 9. Don't know which way around that 9, 6 goes. 1, 2, 9, 7, 6. That's the 1, 9 pair. I can do 5 and 8. Must be able to do all these pairs in rows 8 and 9 now, I would have thought. 1, 9, 4, 3. Can't do the 6, 7 yet. But 4 goes there, 1 goes there. Then I've got a 6, 7 I'm carrying around the corner. Interesting. That's a 2, 9 pair. That's a 7, 4 pair. Now, I can do 1, 2, 9, 2. I did sort of run out. That's a naked 4. That's a 3. This is 2, 1. That's a 6. So that's made that a 9. Oh, I managed to not hit it, or hit it twice. 9 there. This is 7 and 8, which I can write in. That fixes the 7 and 6. 2 and 5 up here are done. The 3, 6 must be done as well. Now we've got a 4. So 4, 7, 8, 7, 8, 5, 9 and 6 up here. They go in 6, 7, 4, 7, 4, 3, and 5, 3. And that finishes the 5th puzzle much quicker. 3:17. So I reckon I've picked up 9 hats, and it was only Clover's Makodoku that prevented me getting the clean sweep of 10. It's funny which puzzle turns out to be a nemesis. I think that if I did another Makodoku now, or another genuinely approachable one, it would be very quick. But I was kind of learning what was going on. Note, by the way, that this one had Sam's trademark slanted magic square as the given digits. He loves doing that. He's so clever. Anyway, brilliant puzzles as always from the three guys, and thank you as always for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.